I was on C-SPAN again today talking about taxes. It is April 9th, 2022.
All right, let's go back to the phones now. Thomas is calling from Delray Beach, Florida. Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on. So since we're talking about tax myths, I'd like to raise this point. One of the criticisms levied towards Trump's tax cuts was that they only apply to the rich. Now, this, of course, is false if you look at the actual brackets. Anybody working a full-time minimum wage job paid less income taxes under Trump's tax cuts. So here's my question. Why aren't Democrats demanding that Joe Biden repeal those parts of the tax cuts? If in fact they do believe that it was unfair to the working and middle class, then they should be calling for Joe Biden to repeal that law. But they're not doing it. And in my opinion, the reason why is rather objective. It's because if Joe Biden repealed Trump's tax cuts, the working middle class would be paying more taxes. So I'd like to ask the expert, is my understanding correct? Would you agree? And what's your opinion?
David.
Well, the Trump tax cuts were very broad. They affected many different taxpayers. There was an increase in the standard deduction. There were reductions in the tax brackets. On the other side of the ledger, there was a cap placed on the deduction that you could take for a state and local income tax. The Biden administration has a very firm line, at least from the campaign promise, that the administration will not support any increases in taxes for households making less than $400,000 a year. So a broad repeal of that tax bill is very unlikely at any time in the near future.
So how do you rate President Biden?
Once again, thank you, C-SPAN.